Hello, my fearfully and wonderfully creatures in the world. Welcome to Kate Sigano's channel. I thank you for you being there, tuning each and every time, taking your moment, taking your minute, taking your hours watching my videos. And I say that is a very wow recommendation to you. You are just purely well-heartedly right person to have on board. And whoever is just a visitor in this video or in my channel, then I welcome you so very much. I welcome you warmly. Feel blessed in these videos. Feel blessed when you are a member in this channel, because we've got plenty of things to share around that will keep you warm and cooled. So you are welcome. This is the best channel ever to have tuned in, and I say salute to everyone who is being tuned in anytime or any moment of your daily routine. And so I have been just like saying, I've remained with 300, I've remained with 250, I've remained with 240, I've remained with, now I'm like, I've remained with 210. 210. You are taking me in a good speed. I like it because I'm not that person who goes to be given a shout out to people because of time. I have to balance time, and so I don't have that much time to go to other people's channel unless it's Gintu. And I'm here at home just like for some minutes and I'm gone. So even getting Gintu for me is hard. Just leave alone those people who say, oh, Kate, you are controlling Gintu. Even me getting Gintu talking is not easy, because when I'm in, he's out. When I'm out, he's in. We are here to make it happen, mostly to give back to the society. And that is our background. That is our family rule. Giving back to the society is our daily push and our daily move. Hello. Are you there? Yes. So kindly take me to 2,000 subscribers. I'm soon being monetized. Soon, very soon I'll be monetized, because the watching hours you've made them already, they are ready on the table because of your good, kind-hearted friendship that we have. You and me. Thank you. 4,000 watching hours are already got. Without you, no me. And for sure, you are beautiful. Beautiful as the channel itself. And when I say beautiful, like when the subscribers call me, Kate, you are beautiful, they are very envious of it. Calling someone beautiful. They become envious even on the comment section, like they think beauty just lies on the face. No, everyone has his own reason as to why he or she is calling me beautiful. And you are calling me beautiful because you are beautiful. This is your channel. When you are not there, then I'm not there. Will I come and post videos for myself? No. It is the beautiful of you, the beauty nature of you, the beauty of your good heart. That's what we are talking about. Now someone who is outside from this channel, when he gets to see some good comments, nice comments on my section there, now they come out and say Kate's not even beautiful. They don't know the rules. They don't know our family views. They don't know our family vocabularies. Every family has got the vocabularies that they use, and so is to our lovely channel here at Kate Sigano. And today I welcome you yet to another wonderful video that we are going to talk about behaviors. Hey, talk of it now. And we are starting like, they say, there is a saying, a Swahili saying, like I'm going to translate it to English. I don't know if I'm going to get it right, but I'm just going to try on it. Like, you have to fold a fish when it's not dry. And in Swahili we say samaki mkunje angali mbichi. Samaki mkunje angali mbichi. Wait, by the time I finish with you this year, you will have known a lot of Swahili. Forget about the Google. The Google is hard, Just join Kate Sigano's channel and there you are not going to pay much. Yes, actually I'm going to do this for free. Samaki mkunje angali mbichi, meaning you have to fold a fish before it's dried up. Yes, and that's when I introduce the word, all the agenda of the day. Yes, we're talking about the gender. Or no, not agenda. Yes, not gender, but the agenda of today is gonna catch about behavior. And that's when I'm saying you have to fold a fish when it's yet to dry. When it's just fresh, that's when you can just have to do everything about it. You see? Yes. And that starts from our childhood behaviors. Because I've seen that we are treating a disease when it's too late. It's the cancer, stage 4, you have nothing to do about it, I'm referring it because it's too late to some behaviors to be amended. I'm not referring to our own village, but to everybody who is tuned in. This maybe might help us go another step or change something somewhere, Yes. And now, what I mean, or getting into it, most of the time we say that expression, yes, we defend our children or we defend our child by saying, no, she is expressing herself, he is expressing himself. We use the word expression. Little did we know that how we are making the word sound like expression, we think that it's a good thing. Yes, it might sound good to you right now, but later in lifetime, yes, it will just come out or pop out to be something very nasty. Like it can lead to rudeness. We are saying today it's expression, but tomorrow it will be rudeness. And if we keep quiet to these things, then the future is placed in a very wrong background, or foundation, that is. And that's when I come in and say yes to reaction. 100% to reaction. Yes to reaction. Whoever is a reactor on YouTube or anywhere, even without having a channel, you are reacting. Reaction does not mean a bad thing, but you say no to every nonsensious thing out here. That is reaction. It does not necessarily mean that you have to be on a media platform for you to react. No, even just at your family, in your house, you have to react on some issues so they cannot go further to be a nasty thing just days before or after, rudeness. So every reactor, be it you or me or whoever else, Coco Mama, that's when Coco Mama, BBTV, yes, that is Black Beauty TV, I'm Carol, JT Podcast, Nairobi Teacher, whoever, any reactor that I'm talking about the reactors that I know who make me motivated because they're coming out and saying no to various behaviors that might bring us troubles in the future. And they stand and say, oh no, even if you are coming from far, even if you are not coming from that village or from that part of the world, we are here to say no, because when you are online, then you have to be spoken of. Thank you for whoever is a reactor. You are really making it happen, because we have to say no. mostly to us women who's maybe one or two times the population take us in a low tune, you know what I mean? Like they don't listen to us much, but we are trying to make it happen. We are trying to raise our voice higher so we can change the world. Remember, I always say we are the world. We are the change. We have to make change come into action. And that's when you see nowadays parenting has become very, 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 very hard. Yes, it has become a performance. It's like a performance. Why am I saying so? Because the children are becoming loud, too disrespectful, if I may say. Yes, they have no respect, and they are really, really, really arrogant. Very arrogant, if I may say. Because of the parenting, we are just but performing and not acting. You know the difference? Google the difference between performing and acting. Oh my. When it reaches a time, like let me put it this way. When you compare, I'm not doing this in a bad intention, but it's just a comparison of bringing the clear image of what I'm speaking about, and this is behavior. Come to think of it, when I cross the border and go to the other side of Tanzania, you will clearly see things like they are opposite of us who are from this other side. You know what I mean? I come from Kenya, and so I'm saying when I cross the border and go to the other section of the Tanzania place, you will see things happening opposite, just opposite with us. They are doing their things in a very good way, in a very unique way, in a very majestic way. What do I mean? Like, let's say for instance, the greetings. Here in Kenya, you will pass some of the people, not even children. Let's put the children aside for a moment and come to the general behaviors. You will find that in Kenya, when you are in Kenya, then the behavior is different from the Tanzania people. When you cross the border, you will see things right there from the start of the border. Be it how we wear our clothes, that's the dressing code. Be it how we are talking to people. It's really, really, really not interesting here in Kenya. Because we'll just pass by other people. They will not even say hello to you. I don't know if that's happening from where you are. Not that it's a town, no. Come back to the village or go to the Tanzania villages. And in fact, when you go to the Tanzania villages now, that's when you just have to cry, because the character is very, very, very nice if you compare it to where I'm coming from. That's the village. And even if around the town, the same town, just the border there, the behavior is very, very nice if you compare it to other places. Respect, tick. Everything, tick. Respect carries everything. Yes. They greet you well. When you ask them something, they respond in a good way. And that's character. Characterization. I'm not teaching English. I'm just by learning a little bit. Yes. And so I'm saying, like, we have to change some of the things that are happening everywhere in the world. Because if you are a parent does not mean that you must have a child, your own child or children, whatever. No. When you are an adult, then you have to do some things that looks like adulthood. You have to say no to several things and yes to things that are good, you see. It's not just a no, 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 no thing. No. Yes must be there. Saying thank you, saying keep on, yes, pull up your socks, such things. We have to say them, because without telling them out or without showing them out, then the result will be negative in our future. I'm trying to control our future by saying, like, we parents, if you are a parent, then you and me, let's change the act of conversation. Yes, those children who say no, I will never do it, I'm not going to do it, how are we going to put them in the correct sector? Like, how can a child just stand and say no, I'm not going to do it? Come to this village, I will say, hey Kimberly, let me use Kimberly because maybe some of the people know who Kimberly is. Kimberly comes from this family and I'm going to use her. Kimberly, Bentley, other cousins, whoever. Yes, just an example. You say, hey Kimberly, can you bring me the cup? Or Bentley, can you go and see the cow there? Just change the cow from one position to another so it can get some pure grass. And you will get to hear from a child saying, no, I'm not going. Why? I'm tired. And you just leave it there. You say, oh, my child is tired, I'm not going to do this and this because he's coming from school, he's doing this and this, and yet you know that the child is not tired. You just say, you just encourage him or her to have that behavior of giving out the poor results, like, I'm not going to do this, instead of coming with a cane. You know how Coco Mama does the videos? She is there with a cane, like, whether you like it or not, he's going to stroke you some cane so you can change. You see, I'm not saying that we are here, that we should go back to the cane system and cane the children. No, discipline comes in various ways. Like, you can speak to your child in a silent way but firm. You know, you have to be, you respond to that behavior in a calm but firm way. You know what I mean? Yes, you mean it, like, you be serious, because now this act of us saying, just coming cool, being silent to everything that gets to happen in our family, we have to start from our family, and therefore we are not supposed to be quiet. Because how are you seeing the future? Are you seeing the future as I'm seeing it? Very pathetic, very bad. And imagine, they are going to be worse if we just relax and watch them do anything that they want. Because now we are going to treat diseases that have no starting point, you see. And that's something that I said, let me speak of it so we can discipline our children for the better future. We are not just going to close our mouth because the neighbor does not want the child to be spoken of, and that's the exact thing that is happening from this village. Like, you can never question someone's child. You can never tell a child that, hey, you are wrong here, don't do this, don't do that. The parent come out and stop you, say it. That many people will just say, oh, you think it's you who is going to teach my children on how to live? That's the answer that they give out, you see. And after that, the future is not even to be said about. Very worse. Let's teach our children a good way to live, we let me put it this way, like, you never know when you are going out of this earth. Sorry to say so, but it's true. And who are you going to live your family with? If you say no to reaction, if you say no, I'm not going to correct this behavior because I love my children very much, I love my grandchildren very much, Yes, who are you going to live the future with? Your family. Who is going to be the backbone of your family? If we don't come and say no to arrogancy, no to everything bad, now the future will be a no-go place. Yes, and let's react now. This is the moment, guys. This is the moment, because as you can see clearly, things are happening here in the world. They are not good things because we failed from the start of it. We said we failed to correct everything from the start of it. And you know, foundation is everything. With no good foundation, then your house could have already broken down, fallen, you see, because the foundation was weak, and we are living in a very weak foundation, and we have to break the foundation and start afresh. We have to break the house, start afresh, because if we don't do it and we say where we have come from, this house has come far, and so you are not going to take it down, you see, you are not going to demolish it, then we shall, other people will break it down by force. And by saying so, I mean your family or your children will get it rough in the future. It's them who will be thieves, it's them who will be gangsters and bad characters, I'm not saying it for a bad action, no. I'm just trying to put across what will happen if we are not careful in this generation, mostly to our parenting system nowadays, because even we don't have time to our children. We don't have time. We are busy there at work, busy at wherever that we are, just looking for money. But let's put money aside a little bit and inject these children with a good behavior. Yes, injection is needed. Injection. Yes, because if you don't do it, the children will come and shout to us. They will shout, even if we rectify them. Even in supermarkets, you will hear them say, like, they won't listen. They just go on and maybe they will shout over you. They won't care where you are, whether in public or whenever, because that is how we are molding them to be. They even will walk out of us. We are talking and they are leaving us. They are saying, let them preach. After the preaching, nothing will happen. You see? Yes. And that's the pure truth about our children of nowadays. You see? And so let's not just raise our children poorly in the name of expression. You see? Let's not joke with this thing of expression. Let's come and hold hands, because you cannot rectify a child by yourself. That's when the even the teachers get in. We have to come together as a family, teachers, priests, or whoever, school, church, and what, the hospital, plus us, the family, will bring up a very, very, very unity, a very, very respectful future people, and everything bad that is happening now is because of the bad acts. It's because of we fail to say no to some various behaviors, bad behaviors that now are sprouting out to be bad fruits. We planted a wrong tree that is giving us wrong fruits, you see, unedible. We can never eat bad fruits, you see. Maybe they are poisonous, and the future is already poisoned because of what is happening, because of the characters, bad characters. This is the future now. We are eating bad fruits because of the past. Yes, saying yes to everything. Saying yes to everything that a child requests you of. And you are a parent. Don't you have guts to say no to other things? We've got the guts. And so let's start doing it from now. It's now and not tomorrow. Now. Now. And so the act of other parents telling other villagers or even the elders at the village mostly, like when they see a child is doing something wrong, when they go and say, can you advise your child on this and this, let's not say no, because the other parents say, don't dare, how dare you come to my homestead and start questioning me on how to treat my children? Is it your work? Is it my what? And that's when the elders failed. Yes, they don't say much. They don't talk much. They don't tell us. They don't do their work, because of the family backgrounds, When you go, you have restrictions of not entering such and such a homestead. Yes, because of stupid and silly restrictions, And that act should stop, because we are not here to keep on waiting bad behaviors to arise again in the future. No, we are tired. And we don't need them to be perfect. I'm not talking because now I need a perfect generation. No, I'm just saying that we don't have to be perfect, you see. We don't have to be perfect, but instead we just need respectful people, well-grounded people, and self-awareness. And the act of us not teaching our children how to do various work, you know again will bring us problems. You see, like me as a girl, if I don't know how to do some house chores, then the marriage will be a problem. If you are married and you know nothing about housework, even if you are the house manager is being employed there to help you, then with time the house manager might turn around, the husband might turn around. Yes, your wife might turn around to who? To the house manager, and they will be like, I better take this who knows some 1 2 3 things, a person who has work experience, yes, rather than having someone who is clinging to everything, money for this, money for that, even something that you yourself can do it, you are just going back to use money, asking money mostly, yes, to do various things, and so we have to create that awareness from now, yes. So the parenting system must start now. We have to protect these nonsensical things right now, you know and by finishing, I'm saying, like, if you don't agree to this reaction, if you don't agree to this video, if you don't agree to this, that we are the parents who are going to stand, we as the guardians are the one who are going to stand firmly, yes, and say no to various actions that happened, that are yet to happen, and say it's enough. Enough is enough. We have to start a new foundation now or never. And kindly wrapping it out, let's not hide behind the scene by sugarcoating. Sugarcoat? Yes, sugarcoating bad behaviors. I repeat, let's not hide behind the scene by sugarcoating bad behaviors. It's enough. Everybody knows, everybody sees that it's enough. And enough is enough. Calling on from Nyabuhansi village, this is a sound of change from the village of Nyabuhansi to the world. Kate Sigano here. Kindly subscribe, like, share, comment. This video is very amazing, and you can share as much as you can so we can change the world. And always, you and me are the world. Thank you for tuning in. Let's meet in another video. More love. Love yourself. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. Respect to each and everybody who is tuned.